Hello everyone, this is Breanna Rutter, author of the book The Natural Hair Bible and founder of howtoblackhair.breannarutter. And for these special videos, I love to answer the questions you all send me via email. So if any of you have any questions you would like for me to answer, be sure to check out the description box below for additional information. So we're going to get right on into the video, and this video is inspired by a question I received from Meesha. Meesha wants to know if sew-ins damage natural hair. So I'm going to give you 2 tips or 2 pointers on what to keep in mind if you are getting sew-ins, and the fact that it is okay for you to get them done just as long as they're done correctly. So the first thing that I really want to mention is that you want to make sure that they're installed comfortably and correctly. So what I mean by this is that when you're getting your braid pattern braided down for your sew-in hairstyle, you want to make sure that the braids are not tight. If the braids are tight, they're going to stay tight for a while until your hair starts to grow, which is what will loosen the braids. You don't want to have tight braids because this often leads to traction alopecia, and as I state in many of my other videos, is that traction alopecia can be reversed, but sometimes if it's repeatedly being placed of stress on your hair, this can lead to permanent hair loss and hair damage. So just make sure that when you have your hair braided underneath, it's not tight. And then when you're getting your extension installed in, make sure that it's done so with nylon thread. Cotton thread is the worst thread to use on sew-in extensions. And if someone is trying to use cotton thread on your hair, you want to make sure that they don't, because cotton is very absorbent. And what it does is it creates weak points along your braids, which will ultimately lead to hair damage and hair breakage. So number 1, keep in mind that you want to make sure that when you are having your hair braided down, that it's comfortable. You can move your head left, right, up, and down without problems, and that your extensions have been installed comfortably and correctly to make sure that the extensions is not taking out your hair. And the last and final thing that I want to give you as far as extensions and whether or not sew-ins are damaging on your natural hair is that you have to take care of your real hair even though you're wearing the sew-in hairstyle. So to do this, you want to make sure that you're able to effectively shampoo wash your hair, co-wash your hair, or conditioner wash your hair, and apply moisture and water to your hair as needed. So in order to do this, it's very good to have on hand some applicator bottles that you can use to dilute your products. So you want to use an applicator bottle for diluting your shampoo, one for your conditioner, and other products that you're going to be using for your hair. The reason why you have to dilute your hair products is so that the product is thin enough to reach your hair, wash your hair or condition your hair, and to be effectively rinsed out. Most shampoos are pretty thick, so if you was to just squeeze some shampoo onto your sew-in, you're going to be washing out suds for days. So make sure that when you are applying product to your hair, everything is a watery consistency so that you can effectively get the job done without leaving product buildup on your hair. So of course, sew-ins do not damage natural hair. What damages natural hair is the lack of knowledge. And a lot of people struggle with wearing styles because they feel like every time I get my braids done or every time I get a sew-in done, my hair is always breaking and falling out. And what it is that you need to be knowledgeable about how to take care of your hair in the first place, and especially when you are wearing extensions. And that's one thing that I really highlighted in my book, is that when you are wearing extensions, you could still take care of your hair, and there's proper techniques to be put in place to make sure that you're keeping your real hair shampooed and conditioned and healthy, as well as with wearing extensions as well. So I hope this question has helped you and helped anyone else who's wondering, because I know a lot of you are very afraid of wearing different types of styles because you feel like it's going to damage your natural hair. Pretty much just use me as your testimony of God, because I have natural hair and I always love wearing different types of styles and doing different types of tutorials to show you how to wear different types of looks. So don't be afraid, just make sure you're ready and equipped to handle your hair even though it's in a sew-in or any other protective style. So as always, anything I've mentioned in this video, make sure to go down into the description box below to figure out any more details that you want to know more about. And also, before you all go, make sure to sign up for my email list to be automatically entered for any giveaways that I do. And only there you will receive exclusive content. So until then, I will see you all in my next video.